Good evening. I want to share with you my recent trip to Mindoro. It's actually an unplanned trip, but it's out of my gut and out of my instinct actually to decide to go to Mindoro, to go home to Mindoro. So I went there without everyone knowing that I'll be going there, and it is a trip that I would not regret having done, because I have very fond memories and good reflections of my trip. So anyway, I went there, and because I want to see my mother, and of course, it's something that is mooted academic for me, that whenever there is a certain point in my life that I want to seek solace in the comfort of the arms of my mother. So it's something that I really value much. The bonding and all that. Of course, I wish I could stay more, and I would stay a little longer, spend more time with her and all that. But at least there are reasons to come back. So the trip was smooth, although I used to travel really by night, at night, and it's something that I am not afraid of. Actually, I just rely on my prayers and all that, and I rely on the system and the process. And as well, I don't like kasi na mainit, so kumbaga I really like traveling at night. Of course, there are discomforts in the Batangas area, because the place where you will alight to the terminal is quite far. For me, who has difficulty walking, it's something that is really a struggle for me. So, but upon entering the terminal, everything is smooth. And however, of course, at night, because there are only few passengers, there are only few trips, and I really want sana na tuloy-tuloy yung trip and all that. But it's okay. In between, at least you can rest and all that. So, ako naman na master ko na yan, the art of sleeping while in the bus or in the ship and all that. So it was a very smooth ride. And as well, I listened kasi to stories that about those trips na naghihintay ng matagal sa Calapan and all that. Ako hindi ko naranasan yon kasi nakasakay ako kaagad. So anyway, I'm very happy that I have seen my mother, and I've seen my sister and her family. I've seen my brother and his family. I've seen some friends. It's something that I treasure much. The fact that I live far from the province, although not as far as when you're abroad and all that, but at least you can feel that even if you left your friends there and they opt to stay there, they're always with you, no matter what, no matter how, no matter when. So it's something that I would always reflect with happiness, that knowing that you have people there who has never forgotten you, and it's something na masaya sa akin, masaya yung ano ko. And actually nag-iisip ako kung ano ba ganyan, and then I realized ang lakas-lakas ng signal pala doon. So, alam mo yon, sometimes we tend to underestimate our hometown, but nandun naman pala yung maganda naman pala yung reception and all that. So, yeah, basically what I want to say is, number one, I'm grateful that I have a hometown. Because some don't. Number two, I'm grateful that I have a mother. I still have a mother. And I enjoy the love of my siblings and their families, and I have friends who are there no matter what, no matter how. And I'm really sorry for those friends I wasn't able to meet, because the time is very limited. Takas lang. So anyway, but I'm so happy I was able to eat my favorite food, feeling winter ako dito kasi nilalamig talaga ako. I was able to eat my favorite food, the crabs, the shrimps, and the lukan, the ibibi, and everything. So yeah, it's so nice. Sometimes sometimes I go to other places to be able for me to see other places, and as well to come for to know their culture, traditions and all that. But sometimes tama nga yung sa ano nga yun, The Alchemist, no, yung parang ang sinasabi no, you travel so far and yet you don't realize that love is really where your home is really where you are right now, no? So kumbaga, although, yeah, I will still continue traveling, but because sometimes I always say naman na at least when you travel naman, you know that you can always come back naman anytime, no? But sometimes you will realize na nasan ba yung love, nasan ba yung comfort zone, nasan ba yung serenity, nasan ba yung masaya ka, di ba? Yeah, so yun, I'm so grateful for my trip, and I will always recall it with fondness, and I will always siguro magsisave ako para nakakauwi ako ng mas malimit. Kasi syempre may gastos din pag-uwi. So anyway, those are my reflections. I'm so happy, and thank you for all the people who were there, who made me happy. And yeah. Kung nakakalakad lang talaga ako ng maayos, baka mas frequent pa yung pag-uwi ko. Yan. So God bless everyone. Good evening, and thank you everyone for making me happy. God bless. Good evening.